What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Leo Rydell here from Geekly Goods to review the Lovebirds today. I guess I'm gonna start with the good. Our stars, Issa Rae and Kumail Nanjiani. I think the two of them have great comedic timing. I think they're funny together. Kumail Nanjiani especially, he is hilarious. He always has been, and he brings that same great comedic energy to this. He's funny, he's got great timing, he's got great jokes. I wasn't convinced that they were a couple until about midway through the movie. So the first, I wanna say, maybe not hour, but 45 minutes I was kind of not liking them as a couple. I didn't think the magic was there. I didn't think the luster was there until a pivotal point in the movie when they start realizing they actually love each other. That's when I was on board with them as a couple. But before that, I was very much like, this is like a best friendship hidden in a couple and a relationship movie, and I was not feeling it. But again, like I said, about the halfway point is where I started getting a little bit of luster from that relationship. Started feeling that believable relationship energy between the two of them. So I guess I like that aspect. Again, I like both of them. I think they're great actors. I think they have so much talent, especially, well, I'm not even gonna say either one of them because they're both very, very talented. Kumail, Issa, just great. I'm really looking out for more Issa Rae. I loved her in The Photograph. I haven't been able to catch her series yet, but I loved her in everything else I've seen her in. I love how much she supports Black excellence and excellence for women as well. We all remember the Oscars moment when they were announcing the Oscars and she said, "Congratulations to all those men nominated for directors." So amazing. I love Issa Rae. She's just a ray of joy in my opinion. Now let's get into the rest of it because, to be honest with you, that's the quality I liked about the movie the best, the two main stars, and then everything else just doesn't really feel that fun to me. I mean, it's a pretty unoriginal plot. It's rom-com meets mystery thriller, and we've seen that before. We actually seen it last year, Murder Mystery with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, which pretty shaky movie, questionable as well. So I guess Netflix feels that this theme is something they really want to go with, but I don't know. I think this could have took a turn for the thriller. It could have turned up the thriller and turned down the romance, to be honest. But I don't know. The story was pretty unoriginal. The whole thing that happened to them, I thought was just a little bit unbelievable because after it happened, they seemed so tongue-twisted about explaining the story. So their car actually gets hijacked by another guy. This guy runs over a dude on a bicycle, and a couple finds the dead guy on the bicycle, and they're questioning Kumail Nanjiani, Issa Rae's characters, and they're like, what's going on here? And for whatever reason, Issa Rae and Kumail Nanjiani are tongue-twisted in that moment, and I just didn't understand why they needed to be tongue-twisted. Oh, I know, because it's for the whole 2-hour movie. But they could have easily said, hey, somebody hijacked our car. We didn't do this. It was not us. But instead, they're fumbling. They're like, oh, well, I don't really know. So it just kind of made for bad writing right off the bat, in my opinion. Pacing-wise, the movie is all over the place. You go from scene to scene to scene to scene to scene. They're involved with this murder mystery, but then it just kind of seems like all these random extra details pop up here and there. There's a random party that they're on their way to that they end up finding their way back around to, and it's just a little too much for the pacing. The story's not that great. The music, nothing special. The cinematography and the shot selection, again, nothing special. There weren't any amazing shots where I found myself kind of looking back and trying to interpret what the cinematographer and director had intended for that shot. Unfortunately, there's just none of that. So again, I'm kind of rounding this review out by saying the best quality of this movie is Kumail Nanjiani and Issa Rae. They're enjoyable to watch. They're funny. They have great energy. And I liked them together after about halfway through the movie. And even before that, I still liked them together. I just didn't like them in a relationship capacity. But I think they're funny. I think they elevate the story. I think they helped it out a lot because without the two of them, this movie would definitely be a stinker in my opinion. But with the two of them, it definitely helped it out. So I'm going to give the Lovebirds a 6 out of 10. Honestly, I'm leaning a little bit more towards a 5.5, but I just wanted to kind of coincide with the review that I had written a little bit earlier this week, so I went with a 6 out of 10, guys. But you let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What did you think of this movie? Because I just think besides Kumail and Issa Rae, there really wasn't too many redeemable moments in this movie, and even the bickering started kind of getting on my nerves between the two of them. So maybe not my favorite, definitely not my favorite movie of the year. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys, what you thought of the Lovebirds. It is streaming now on Netflix, available for you to stream as soon as you get off here, before you watch the video. Let me know your thoughts, guys, and we will see you next time.